What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Joey Jr. 93, aka you know it already, and I'm back with some more WWE 2K14 gameplay for you guys. And in the last video, and welcome back to more carnage and to the fucking resurrection. In the last video, John Cena retained the WWE title against the number contender Suicide, and that ended the WWE title rivalry. Now we are up to the World Heavyweight title rivalry, and what better way to start it off with no other than Shawn Michaels versus Razor Ramon. Say hello to the bad guy, Chico. So, perfect way. These guys have an epic rivalry so far in this game. That's how it goes. So, we start the rivalry off. Obviously, one-on-one matches, 3 of them first. And then the Elimination Chamber, then a tag team match, and a title match. If the title changes hands, then we do another match. And if it changes hands again, then you have one more match, and that's it. So, we're good. We are good, though. We are good. This is a 2 out of 3 falls. Falls can anywhere. Extreme Rules, always on Epic. You guys already know the drill. And I got the Raw results for April 14th, 2014. And right away, the entire WWE roster is at ringside. Even Mr. McMahon himself. Because we have the Ultimate Warrior tribute. I just found out from New York Post and ESPN, so all credit goes to them, that he had a cardiovascular disease in his heart, and he died of a massive heart attack. The Ultimate Warrior at age 54 on April 8th, 2014, last Tuesday. God rest his soul. I hope he's doing all right up there with everyone else in heaven. And we pay tribute. The bell rings 10 times, moment of silence, and then that's it. So right away, to start off with, is a video package, a tribute to Ultimate Warrior. Then the moment of silence. Everyone, the entire arena is silent. And then after that, Michael Cole says that during the night we're going to show highlights of the Ultimate Warrior's greatest matches throughout his career. And then after that, the first match, we have an Intercontinental title number 1 contenders tournament. I'm not sure how many superstars, but whoever wins the tournament will become the number 1 contender to face Biggie Langston. I don't know when, but we have Rob Van Dam versus Alberto Del Rio. And match is going in. RVD, does the 5-star frog splash to the fucking resurrection on top of the turnbuckle, and he wins the match. So Rob Van Dam advances in the tournament. And then we go backstage with Batista, Randy Orton, and the Authority. They're talking shit, about the Shield and stuff like that, and then, that's it. It just fades away. And then the first clip of the Ultimate Warrior is from SummerSlam of 1988. And, bear with me, I did not watch Raw yet. I'm watching it right after I do the results. And then we go backstage again with the Authority, Batista, and Randy Orton. And, they're talking shit again, and they're saying that Daniel Bryan is not here tonight. That's what Triple H is saying. But the Shield are. And then he says that the Shield remind Triple H of them, Evolution. And then, Batista says that that's great, but I just want to be the champion. And then Orton agrees with Batista. And then they say that Triple H is on his own tonight, and they walk off. The next match is a tag team match. The Rhodes Brothers, Cody Rhodes and Goldust versus Ryback and Curtis Axel. The match is going in. Ryback does the Meat Hook clothesline to Cody Rhodes, and that's it. Obviously to the fucking resurrection, and then Ryback wins the match. Then after that, we have a Divas Championship match already. Apparently, AJ Lee is not here, so she is not getting her rematch yet. I don't even know what the hell is going on. But apparently Alicia Fox, magically, shockingly, number 1 contender all of a sudden against the Divas champion Paige. Ooh, she is fucking beautiful. Oh, man. So, Yeah, she's my favorite diva right now. That's how it goes. So, Paige defended her title in her first title defense against Alicia Fox. Match was going in, and then Paige dominated, and then she does a submission, and then Alicia Fox taps out in a matter of seconds, and then Paige retains her Divas title. Yeah, I'm not surprised because Paige is strong. That's all I gotta say. Like, she is fucking good. And then the next match, a tag team match from last week, Batista and Randy Orton versus the WWE Tag Team Champions, the Usos, the Sons of Rikishi. And the Usos are wearing face paint of the Ultimate Warrior and t-shirts of the Ultimate Warrior. Because the entire, I did not mention this, like, the entire roster was wearing Ultimate Warrior t-shirts and masks. Even the audience. Oh, I loved it. It was awesome what they did for Ultimate Warrior. And match is going in, and the Shield get involved. They surround the ring with Batista inside. So obviously this ends up in a no contest because of what happens with the Shield. So the Shield go into the ring, and Roman Reigns does a Superman punch to Batista to a fucking resurrection. And then Batista rolls out of the ring, and then Randy Orton just like helps him out, and then they just leave. And then after that, they just retreat, Batista and Randy Orton. So obviously the match ended in a no contest because all hell broke loose. And then we go backstage again with Batista, Randy Orton, and Triple H. They're just talking shit. And then Triple H goes to him and says, "I told you so." And then he says, "You guys, we need each other." And that's it. And then the next thing, Paul Heyman comes out talking shit about his client Brock Lesnar, how he says it, defeating the Undertaker's undefeated streak at WrestleMania 30. So the Undertaker is now 21-1, and that 1 is Brock Lesnar ending the Undertaker streak. Then he's talking shit about the King of Swing, my boy Cesaro, which I like because I love Cesaro. That's my boy. Well, not love, but you know what I mean. That's, you know, Cesaro. And you know, he's earned my respect. That's how it works. But the thing I don't understand is that Cesaro has no music. I don't get it. He can't have his old one? I don't understand that. And Paul Heyman has no music ever. I don't know why. I kind of feel bad for the guy. They shake hands, and then that's it. And the next match is another Intercontinental title number contenders tournament. Like, you know, like the next one, like, you know, whoever wins the tournament is number contender. Basically, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, there we go. I'm confusing myself. So another match, Cesaro with Paul Heyman in his corner versus Mark Henry. And the match is going in. Big E Langston was actually watching for this one. And Cesaro, you know, Mark Henry was trying to go for the World's Strongest Slam, but he doesn't get, you know, he doesn't get it. Cesaro escapes, and Cesaro does his neutralizer, picks up Mark Henry. I'm like, damn, last week he picked up Big Show, Ron Simmons, or could he go to Ron Simmons? Damn. So, you know, he just picks him up. Mark Henry like he's nothing. Does neutralizer to the fucking resurrection, and Cesaro wins the match. So he advances like Rob Van Dam. Then we go backstage again with the Authority, and this time Brad Maddox, the Raw General Manager. He tells Brad Maddox, Triple H tells Brad Maddox to go fetch the Shield for them. And the next match, Alexander Rusev with Lana versus Xavier Woods. This was a rematch from like a week or two ago. Match is going in. And Alexander Rusev does his submission, the Alkalide, and I just found out that it's a camel clutch type move, and then Xavier Woods taps out in a matter of seconds. After the match, you know, Rusev is attacking, and then R-Truth comes out, and, you know, to help Xavier Woods, and that's it. The next match is another Intercontinental title contender tournament. Jack Swagger with Zeb Coulter in his corner versus Sheamus. And match is going in. Out of nowhere, like, literally out of nowhere, Sheamus does the Broad Kick to a fucking resurrection to Jack Swagger, and then Sheamus wins the match and he advances in the tournament. And then we have an in-ring segment with Damian Sandow and the Big Show. Damian Sandow talking shit that, you know, about he's losing and shit like that. Big Show comes out, and saying, we don't want to hear you rant over and over again, you know, and stuff. So, you know, Big Show gets pissed, does a KO punch to Damien Sandow to the fucking resurrection, and that's it. And then we go backstage with the Wyatt family. They're talking shit about John Cena, and then the Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt, wants to challenge John Cena to a match at Extreme Rules, which is Sunday, May 4th, 2014, and he wants to challenge John Cena in a steel cage match. And that's you know, and John Cena accepts, and then Bray Wyatt is saying he got the whole world in his hands, and you know, he's a scary fucking person. And the next match is a mixed divas tag team match. A mixed gender tag team match. Santino Marella and Emma versus Go. You gotta emphasize the A's like he does. And Layla. Match is going in, and you know, Santino and Fandango, you know, going after each other, and then Layla pulls Emma off the top rope and pins her, because the Divas were, you know, the proper people in the match. So Layla just pulls Emma from the top rope and then just pins her right after that. So Fandango and Layla win the match because of Layla. Then we go backstage with the Director of Operations, Kane, and Stephanie McMahon. You know, they're talking shit about, you know, the Shield, and you know, she said that Kane failed 3 times to stop Daniel Bryan, and she calls Kane pathetic. And then she says, what happened to the old Kane? And then Kane just gets up in her face. He looks at the mask in the case, he opens it, puts on the mask, and then you know, he picks the mask up, holds it up in the air, and then he says he promises to send Daniel Bryan to the depths of hell. Then after that, we have another Intercontinental title contender tournament. Dolph Ziggler versus Bad News Barrett. The Barrett Barrage. Match is going in, and Wade Barrett goes for the bullhammer, but Ziggler avoids it. And then he does a cheap roll up to Wade Barrett, kick out of 2. And then seconds later, Wade Barrett does another, another attempt at the bullhammer elbow, hits Dolph Ziggler to the fucking resurrection, and Bad News Barrett wins the match. He advances in the tournament. After the match, you know, he says, I'm afraid I got some bad news. And he's saying that he will become the next WWE Intercontinental Champion. And then that's it. And then the next match, which is the main event, The Shield, the United States Champion Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns versus basically the entire Raw roster. Not all of it, but like 11 superstars come out. And, you know, the bell rings, and then after that, you know, everyone's just beating the hell out of each other, you know, like beating up the Shield, and then it ends up in a no contest. I'm not surprised, so this is like a waste of a match. And then after that, out of nowhere, we hear a familiar song, and we hear Evolution song. So I remember when Evolution formed, back in 04, around there. So like, yeah, a decade later, Evolution is back. So Triple H comes out with Batista and Randy Orton. They make their way to the ring, they go to the Shield, and beat the hell out of the Shield. You know, 3-on-3, but the Shield already got hurt. Got injured from those 11 superstars. So, Evolution just beats the fuck out of them. You know, each of them do their finisher to one of them. And that's it. So, that's the Raw results for April 14th, 2014. And I'm not sure if there were any other segments for the Ultimate Warrior. I'm pretty sure it's all his greatest matches. And we have a full by Razor Ramon right now, who's in the 2014 Hall of Fame with the Ultimate Warrior. So, you know, I'm really, like, sad. Like, I was watching that segment before I did this video, and, you know, I like how they respect the Ultimate Warrior. I like when they pay tribute to, you know, superstars and divas that die, that pass away. You know, because it's messed up if they ignore it. You know what I mean? Especially since he was just inducted into the Hall of Fame, class of 2014. You know, so I knew they were going to do that because they announced it on SmackDown, which I didn't realize because I just watched SmackDown yesterday. And Michael Cole said it, that they're going to pay tribute on Raw. So I'm happy they did that. So, you know, God rest Ultimate Warrior's soul. Hopefully he's doing good in heaven with everyone. And, you know, hopefully everything's okay with his family. Because, you know, it's very hurtful when you find out that someone dies in your family. It could be anyone. It can be someone that you're close with or not close with, but you're still going to feel something. You're going to feel emotional. And, you know, I haven't watched a lot of Ultimate Warrior matches. And, you know, now I'm going to on the network, WWE Network, because, you know, I'm paying tribute to my boy, the Ultimate Warrior. And then, you know, obviously, if he was here right now, he would say, "Speak to me, Warrior!" And then, I am the Ultimate Warrior, and you are the Ultimate Warrior fans. So, all credit goes to Ultimate Warrior. God rest his soul once again. And hopefully everything goes well. And all credit goes to everyone's quotes that I said, because I just love saying quotes. It's a habit. It's like when I say something, it comes out. So if someone tells me something that I already knew, I'd be like, "Oh, you didn't know?" And that's it. So, you know, it's funny, because over the weekend, one of my friends was saying something. He's like, wait a minute, I didn't mean to say that. And he's like, "I already know what you're going to say." I'm like, "What am I going to say?" "Oh, you didn't know?" And I'm like, "Yep." "Oh, you didn't know?" And that's it. So, you know, I couldn't talk about this match. You know, again, you know, raw results, very, very crucial, very important. I need to talk about everything in depth the best I can. Well, not in depth, but like, you know, the important stuff. And because Raw's 3 hours. So let's just go with this match. Razor Ramon with that fucking power slam to Shawn Michaels. Cover, ref, 1, 2, kick it at 2. Alright, so all I know is that Razor Ramon has 1 point and Shawn Michaels has 0 points, I think. Unless Shawn Michaels has a point as well. And we're tied 1-1, I'm not sure. And right when I said that, Shawn Michaels has a point. So Shawn Michaels 1 point, Razor Ramon 1 point. So they each have a full, and this is the last full. This will determine who wins the match. So let's see what happens. Oh, Shawn Michaels with that elbow and that kip up. I think that's what it's called. Oh, Razor. Oh shit. Cheap pin, ref. Cover, 1. Kick it at 1. I love how it's Carnage, as you see, the weapons. So, remember, you can only catch this and more in Joey Jr. 92's copy of WWE 2K14. All past, present, and future WWE games, and all past, present, and future games as well. I don't know if I just mixed that up, but you guys know what I mean. And, let's go. Oh! So I say let's go up to the conclusion of the match. Right when I say that, Razor Ramon with the Razor's Edge, please, on this fucking ladder. Yes! On the fucking ladder to the fucking resurrection. Ref, cover. 1, 2, 3. That is it. Shawn Michaels, 1 point. Razor Ramon, 2 points. Ultimate Warrior is watching this match. He was watching this match. He's watching all of these matches. And he's very proud of what he just saw. So here is your winner, Razor Ramon. Say hello to the bad guy, Chico. And this video and commentary is coming to an end. So this is Joey Jr. 93, aka you know it already. I hope you guys liked the video and the commentary and this Razor's Edge to the fucking ladder, to the fucking resurrection. And stay tuned for more Carnage and to the fucking resurrection. And show off. And God rest the Ultimate Warrior's soul. And hopefully he's doing alright in heaven. So this whole video goes to the Ultimate Warrior. Speak to me, Warrior! I am the Ultimate Warrior, and you are the Ultimate Warrior fans. And show off.